holiday season quickly approaching, we are seeing these brands launch new makeup left and right. And in this video today, friends, we're going to be talking about the juiciest new luxury beauty releases that you can look forward to. And I'm going to let you know, is it a pass or is it a yes? We have so much to cover today. Some good stuff. We have Prada Beauty, YSL. Celine Beauty is launching very soon. So grab a cup of coffee, grab a glass of wine, and let's get into it. Okay, let me pull these up on my phone. I'm going to kick things off with the new release that I am the most excited about, and that is Prada Beauty Holiday 2024. I love Prada Beauty. At least everything that I've tried from them has been really, really good. The formulas are excellent. The packaging, so luxurious. And take a look at this limited edition eyeshadow palette that's going to be launching. This is going to be a mixture of metallic shades in gold, silver, and it looks like kind of a light pink. And then we have one matte shade that's going to be in a deep burgundy. If you've never tried the formula from Prada, it is quite pigmented, and I really like that about it. A lot of other luxury brands, they kind of go the softer route, but Prada, just as a brand, they are kind of a little bit, edgier. So I do like the fact that they contribute, a different finish to the luxury beauty market, and their metallic shades are so foily and creamy and just delightful. If you like a more kind of impactful high shine foiled shadow, I think you're really gonna like these. And the matte shades also are a little bit creamy, so it has a really nice soft kind of sueded look to the eye. I have very dry eyelids, and I really like the way that the mattes blend and it doesn't kind of highlight any, like dryness or texture. And I think this is a really fun color story for holiday. It is somewhat neutral. I think this palette is actually one of the more wearable ones that they've launched so far, at least compared to the ones that they have in the permanent line. So it's kind of wearable, but at the same time, it's just it's metallics, okay? Metallics for holiday, groundbreaking. So there's something very approachable about this color story, but also I think rather fun. And if you can tell right here from the photo, the packaging is also going to be limited edition. It's almost the same as the palettes from the main line, but it does have this cool kind of like a globe-like pattern with the Prada triangle print. So this, friends, is going to be a yes. I think that this is such a beautiful palette. I can totally see myself just reaching in there for like a quick little one and done look with the gold or the silver or the pink, and then you can really smoke it out with the matte shade or use that as a beautiful liner. In addition to the eyeshadow palette, there's going to be 3 lip products. And what it says in this post right here is that these are going to be existing shades, but they're going to come in this limited edition packaging that just has, once again, like that little triangle pattern etched into the cap. These are probably a pass for me just because they're existing shades. I don't need to rush out and buy these. But what I will say, friends, is that the Prada lipstick formula, both the soft matte and the hyper matte, so good, so good. So if you don't have any Prada lipsticks and maybe you were, thinking of getting them, you might want to pay attention to these. Maybe you like the packaging or something like that. I don't think the lip balm is worth it. It's a lip balm, and I haven't heard the best things about the lip balm, so my recommendation would be don't spend your money on that. If you're going to get something, I would probably get the lighter, softer lipstick here. It looks really beautiful, something you can wear every day, and it comes in very luxurious packaging. These types of things make excellent gifts during the holiday season. Even if it's just a single Prada lipstick, it comes in a really nice, once again, really nice packaging. So it's a really great gift idea. And I think that is it from Prada Holiday. Maybe they will come out with the powder or something in the limited edition packaging. I haven't tried that product yet, but as far as the eyeshadow palette goes, that is a huge yes, and I would love to hear your thoughts down in the comment section down below. And if you happen to be enjoying this video, please don't forget to give me a big thumbs up. It really helps me out. And if you're new here, hi, my name is Sophia, and welcome to my channel that is all about having fun with luxury beauty. I help you figure out what is hype and what is totally worth it. I upload new videos just like this one every single week, and we just have a lot of fun on this channel talking about makeup. So if that is your jam, hit that subscribe button to join our fam. And as a quick reminder, friends, any products that are currently available that I talk about today, anything that is on my face today. It's all gonna be linked down below in the description box. As things become released, I will update that little shopping guide, and make sure you follow me over on Instagram because that's when I let you guys know when all of these exciting new releases drop in stores. Hi, Editing Sophia here. Breaking news, of course, as soon as I finish filming this video, something juicy drops on Instagram. We have sneak peeks of the Dior Holiday 2024 collection. Let's take a look at this, guys. And of course, I see this right after I post a rant about how horrible the Dior customer service is, which it is, and many of you agreed with me. I was in such a grouchy mood about Dior. Let's not get into it. Then I see these photos and I'm like, oh man, it's cute. It's a cute collection. So let's take a look at the eyeshadow quints that are going to be launching. There's two, of course, and of course there's one that is more warm tone and there's another one that is more cool tone. So the warm tone one, it has gold in the center, two champagne shades that look very similar. I mean, I'm sure they're different, but they look very similar. Then we have kind of like a salmony shade, and then there is a deep burgundy. I'm telling you, burgundy is such a trendy color for this season. We're seeing it in the Prada palette. We're seeing it on fashion all over the runways, and so maybe that's why they're putting it in this palette. It's also kind of like a festive color, okay? I am seeing some comments. Some people are not super happy about the red, and I totally get that. I'm mostly not so happy about that salmon color. I hope that's not gonna look like pink eye-ish, but overall, the palette looks somewhat appealing. I will consider it. The cool tone one, actually, that's surprisingly, I know I'm a warm tone girl, that is the one that intrigues me the most. It has silver in the center, a cool tone dusty mauve, you have more of a pinkier mauve, a light pink, and a beautiful cool toned taupe. I actually really like the look of that palette. It's probably gonna be, like, if I had to choose one, that would be the one. Overall, I don't know, guys. I'm so grouchy about Dior right now, but in general, I think this is gonna be a yes. I'm seeing a lot of people very excited about this in the comments, but I'm also hearing some people say that these look very similar to other palettes. I just did a little Googling to see if these look like any palettes that have been launched for previous holiday seasons recently, and the past two seasons it's been very like silver and gold, so I'm happy that they're doing something a little bit different here. Like, obviously there's silver and gold as the center shade, but the rest of the shades are a little bit different, and still these do look rather wearable. Maybe not the burgundy for some people. I'm not looking at these and thinking in my head, oh, that looks exactly like this palette. But you guys are gonna have to help me out. If you have palettes from previous seasons and you look at these and it just reminds you of one, definitely let me know. I'm sure there's palettes that I don't have that these look similar to. I would love to hear your thoughts. I feel like some people are either gonna love these or it's gonna be like a huge pass. Oh, I also should mention that the packaging is limited edition. We don't have a good shot of it here in this sneak peek photo, but that's something that Dior almost never do for these quints. So that's actually really nice to see. They're stepping it up. How much is it gonna cost? I don't even want to know, guys, because the Plan to Paris collection, that was pretty pricey. Like, is it going to be worth the extra dollars to get like this gold packaging? I don't know. You know, I'll be super critical when I pick these up, or if I pick them up. Also in this image we have, I'm not sure what these are, but I'm pretty sure these are going to be like metallic liquid lipsticks. We don't know when these are going to be released. These are like just little sneak peeks that got leaked, okay? Breaking news. But it does look like these are probably gonna be lip products, and I feel like these are gonna be a huge pass, guys, because I have tried the metallic liquid lipsticks from Dior. Was it last year? And it was awful. It was one of the worst products that I've tried all year. Maybe the worst product that I tried all year. So unless this is something different and it's just I'm mistaken on what this is, I'm not gonna pick this up. And then I wasn't planning on talking about this in this video, but since we're here, guys, there's also going to be those like holiday clutches, and those are a huge pass. I realize that those make good gifts, but some of you guys were saying that it's the same colors as previous years, or at least the smaller one is the exact same palette with slightly updated packaging. I don't need that. It's not really for us. Those are more for people who like maybe don't buy Dior all that often, and it's like, ooh, this cool, you know, festive festive palette. I don't really like to collect those types of things. There's more unique things from Dior, and I also just don't really like the idea of the potted lip shades or panned lip shades. A lot of you guys said the same thing. Like, I don't want the sparkles for my eyeshadow getting into the lip products, and I'm not carrying these things around like an actual clutch. And if I was actually going out on the town, this is not going to be fitting in my little going out bag. So like, I don't know. This is something that I would have coveted as like a teenager or something. I would have been all about this, but I think it's just way more worth it to just get, you know, an eyeshadow from the main collection in the color story that you absolutely love, and then maybe a Dior lipstick to go with it. It screams duty free. They're not for me. It's a pass. I say save your money if you're somebody who already has makeup from Dior. Look who's here. Hello. Hello. Look who jumped up. Yeah, it's Minnie. Do you want to join us? Don't you scratch my chair. Next up, we have the holiday collection from Clé de Peau. And we did talk about this a little bit in the last episode of Pass or Yes, but I actually have better swatches and images for you guys. And this collection just launched. It is available now, so I will link to it down below. And I did order this, so make sure you're subscribed if you want to see me use any of these products here on my channel. Remember, this was the collection that had the stunning, what did we call this? It's like a magical winter wonderland city theme. It's really cute. It's very whimsical. It's perfect for holiday, I think. And right here is the eyeshadow palette that we discussed last time. This is the one that has the neutrals with a little pop of like bluish green. The swatches, I will say, they do look very light. I'm not sure if this is gonna work for those of you who have deeper skin tones. Clé de Peau is known for having kind of like a lighter finish and lighter tones to their eyeshadows, but I don't know how much depth we're gonna get from this. It's hard to know. It's hard to know from the images. I'll let you guys know in the review, but I just wanted to show this to you in case you're thinking about picking this up sooner rather than later, maybe as a gift or something like that. That being said, I still kind of like the idea of this color story, and I did, like I said, order this eyeshadow palette. Next, we have the lipstick. This is gonna be kind of like a deep, what would you call that? Like a raspberry, a ruby. I can't say I'm super excited for this shade, but I'm here to have my mind changed, okay? A lot of times I try these lipsticks and it's like a shade I would never think to get, and then I actually really end up liking it. And the formula from Clé de Peau is super duper beautiful. I love the pretty little details that they added to the bullet of the lipstick. You have all kinds of little designs etched in there. These just make fantastic gifts. I know I'm gonna say that like a million times in this video, but the Clé de Peau products, the Prada products, they make such good gifts because the packaging is just, it's spectacular. Like, a lot of our loved ones don't have makeup like this, and they might not even know about this brand or this collection. Then we have a swatch of the highlighter. This is the one that I picked up. There's two in the collection, and I did get this one that is a little bit more golden and kind of like a deeper lavender. Just know, if you've never purchased one of these highlighters before, they do tend to be rather frosty. Like, they're pretty bright. I know Clé de Peau is known for having, like I said, more of a subtle finish, but the highlighters in particular do pop. They're a little bit frosty. So if that's not really your look, if you like more of a natural kind of, you know, melts into the skin type of highlighter, I wouldn't pick this up. Just save your money, okay? But the whole collection was a yes for me, and it is on its way to me now. Next up, we have some goodies from Hermes Beauty. They're coming out with quite a few things. We have 24 shades, that's a lot, 24 shades of a new pencil eyeliner. We also have a new liquid eyeliner, 16 shades of a new lip liner, and we also have a new precision brush. I'll just tell you guys right off the bat, the precision brush, that is a pass. Don't waste your money on Hermes brushes. Like, they're fine, but you can get better makeup brushes. So pass on the makeup brush. But in terms of the other products, the thing that I have my eye on the most are the pencil eyeliners, because take a look at these gorgeous shades. If there's something that Hermes does well, I mean, there are a lot of things that they do well, but color is something that comes to mind. The colors in their silk scarves, the colors of the leather in their bags and other things that they produce, the lipstick shades, they do a great job with color. And man, it's gonna be difficult for me to decide which of these shades to pick up. I'm sure they're gonna be very expensive. They're gonna be overpriced, okay? They're gonna be overpriced, but this is a yes from me because it does look like there's quite a few very interesting shades in here that I don't already have in my collection. And I am very curious to try out this formula. So I will probably pick up like 2. If the formula is good, maybe I'll pick up another 1 or 2, but it really has to be good for me to like spend that much on an eyeliner. It doesn't say in this post how much they're going to cost, but I'm just assuming that it's gonna cost a fortune. So the eyeliners are a yes. I think that these look so beautiful. The liquid eyeliner, it's a pass. I'm really picky when it comes to liquid eyeliners, and like most of the time I just use the what is it, the KVD one, or the Lisa Eldridge one is really good. The Surratt one is really good. I'm good on the liquid eyeliners. I don't need to be buying it from Hermes. I highly doubt there's going to be anything like super unique about this. So my recommendation would be to go for the pencil eyeliners over the liquid one. And then as for the lip liners, I think it's really going to depend on the price and also if they have matching lipstick shades, because like I said, Hermes does color really well, but sometimes when you buy a shade of lipstick that is truly unique, at least for me, like sometimes I can't find the perfect matching lip liner. So if there are any matching shades to the lipsticks that I already have, especially the ones where I'm like, kind of wish there was a liner, you know, maybe like a more vibrant shade, then I might pick up 1 or 2. But other than that, it's a lip liner, guys. It's a lip liner. You can get good ones from Pat McGrath, especially on sale around Black Friday. I love the Charlotte Tilbury ones. I really like the Lisa Eldridge ones. There's a lot of really good ones out there. You don't need to buy them from Hermes. So that's why I'm saying, like, only if there's a specific shade that I can't find in my collection or elsewhere. But in general, it's Hermes Beauty, so I am excited for these new releases, but it's the eyeliners that I'm specifically gonna be paying attention to. Next up, I've been getting a couple of questions about this Nars holiday palette, and I'm not really sure why, because it looks like every other palette they've ever launched ever. It's Nars, guys, okay? They really don't switch it up all that much. I do like the name of this though. It's called the Pure Luxury Light Reflecting Cheek and Eye Palette, and it seems like it has 3 very neutral, very wearable, very Nars-esque blushes, a highlighter, and what I think is a bronzer. I'm guessing it's gonna be Laguna. And at least from the promo photos, it does seem like this is gonna be in that really nice baked formula that Nars has done in the past. This, like in defense of Nars, I'm sure these sell very well. It does look like a very wearable palette. I'm sure the formula is good. The formulas have been pretty consistent, at least from, the products that I've tried from Nars within the past year or so. And also, the packaging is usually pretty nice. So this looks like a solid palette. But overall, guys, it's a pass, okay? I don't care about this palette. Maybe if you guys really want me to review it, I will pick it up and maybe I'll do some sort of comparison. Some of you were asking if I would compare this up against the new Hourglass palettes that I just reviewed here on my channel, and I could definitely see why you would want to see that comparison, because all of these palettes are very neutral and very wearable, and they have similar products. And if this formula is that baked formula that Nars has done in the past, the finish is also going to be quite similar, so I can see why you would want to see that comparison. What I will say is, if you already have a face palette that is a really good, all-in-one for you that you reach for when you travel, do your makeup on the daily, I would say choose the palette that has blush shades that are different from what you already have. And when I take a look at this one from Nars, I feel like a lot of us have these shades. Like, none of them are particularly groundbreaking, and none of the ones in the Hourglass palettes as well are particularly groundbreaking. For me, it's more about the combination of the whole palette. Like, when I look at this palette, do I see myself regularly using all of the shades in it? If you already have a face palette that ticks all of those boxes, I don't think you need any of these new face palettes. Like, this is more for someone who doesn't have a lot of makeup. These holiday releases, they're supposed to be sort of giftable things or things that sell really well with like the average consumer. If you're a makeup lover and you already have Nars blushes, you already have maybe an Hourglass palette from a year prior, I would say it's just a pass. Like, I wouldn't even bother with this palette, but that's just my opinion. Remember when we talked about Celine Beauty? If you missed it, Celine, the luxury fashion house, they're gonna be launching makeup starting next month in October. They're gonna be launching a lipstick, just one lipstick in one shade. It is gonna be a red. And of course, we're gonna get some overpriced lipstick cases and accessories, which I will probably buy, but starting next year, they are gonna be expanding the lipsticks into a full range. And throughout the year, we're gonna be getting some more makeup products from them, and that is what I want to show you in this episode, friends. Take a look at this blush. Take a look at it. I mean, it's just one shade here. I don't know what the rest of the shades will be, but we have some sneak peeks, and take a look at this stunning component. It does look like these are going to be refillable. I don't know if maybe you'll have to purchase them separately. We shall see, but man, this looks luxurious. This is definitely gonna be a yes from me. I need to get at least one Celine blush. Like this looks really nice. It's gonna be totally unnecessary. Is it gonna be worth the price? I think it's gonna be worth it if you like Celine and you like this packaging. Hopefully the formula is really, really good. There's also a loose powder, and guys, take a look at the sieve of the powder in the little Celine Triomphe logo. I love it. We also have here what looks to be a brush. Also, I think this is an eyeliner pencil. That's what it looks like. A liquid eyeliner, and also a nail polish. The nail polish packaging looks very sleek. Kind of reminds me of their fragrances. So I would love to hear your thoughts. Comment down below. Are you excited for Celine Beauty, or are you just kind of tired of all of these brands launching more makeup? For me as a makeup lover, I love it, okay? I love to see them all compete for our wallets. I love to see them come out with new things. And hey, if it happens to be the best of the best, then I will buy it. The reaction that I got when I reposted this image to my Instagram stories, whoo, you guys are real excited for these YSL blushes. I do not know when these are coming out. This is the only image that I have. I don't know how many shades there's going to be, but yes, I should say, yes, this is going to be a yes. I'm very intrigued by these. Do I need more blushes? No, I don't. Am I intrigued? Yes, I am, because I really like the YSL formulas. I really like the new bronzers that they came out with, and of course, you guys know, I absolutely love the Mini Couture Clutch eyeshadow palettes. What I'm curious to know is if the outside packaging of the blush is going to match the shade that is inside, the shade of the actual blush, because that's what they have in this image. I think that that would be so cool, because I hate having to open up every single product just to see what's inside. Or you guys know I love my label makers, so I can see things a little bit more clearly. I'm really curious if they're gonna match the packaging to the actual blush shade. I wish I had more information about these guys, but it's a yes, okay? I'm very excited. Comment down below and let me know what you think. And that is it. Those are all the new makeup releases that I have for you this week, my friends. Make sure you are subscribed to my channel if you want to see more episodes of Pass or Yes. And if you like this video, please don't forget to give me a big thumbs up. Leave me a comment down below, because I'm dying to know what you think of these new releases. Which collection are you the most excited about, and which one do you feel like is just, it's a huge pass? I would love to know. And with that, friends, I hope that you see some beauty in your day, and I will see you in my next one. Goodbye.